Hey gang, Amhersville here. As you can see, we've got Reger, Roxo, Mossy Jaws, and Ramagar all in the same game, on the same team, though they are in two different divisions. Reger sent this to me and suggested in his email to me that this was a pretty good showing by ICOP in this game. It's Tier 4 and 5 match, which is, for destroyers anyway, very often ugly when you've got two enemy CVs to contend with. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here together. Oh, you love to see that from your carrier player, or a carrier player. Still learning the whole carrier thing. But maybe he's got a knack for it. You just never know. Okay, so ICOP have all three DDs on this team, and the October Revolution, which is it's kind of a strange layout on that ship, but it hits like a Mack truck. You can see Reger is turning north to avoid being spotted. Also notice at the very bottom of the screen, kind of in the center, it says off. There's a P underneath it. If you don't know, the P key on your keyboard turns your anti-aircraft guns and your secondaries on and off. So he's toggled it off. The reason for that is that if you're in a destroyer and you've got a lot of aircraft in the game, your AA will automatically begin to fire if you have it turned on. Now, for some ships it's not as big a deal, and I don't think it's as big a deal in the Kamikaze. But let's say, for example, your aircraft spotting range, you know, the range at which aircraft would spot you is, we'll say, 2.5 kilometers. And your AA firing range is 5 kilometers. Well, that would mean that if aircraft got within 5 kilometers, your AA would begin to fire, which would make you then visible to the full extent of your range there, which means more people would see you. So in that kind of situation, very often you want to turn your AA off. But if your AA and, oh, I think a friendly is going to torp a friendly here. Yeah, that's looking bad for Königsberg. Oh yeah, somebody's just thinking. Reger's gonna torp the smoke and hope he catches somebody in there. Kuma is very fun. It's basically just a big destroyer with a citadel. Got long range torps for its tier. Fujin on the other side. Fujin, if you are not aware, it's a Kamikaze variant. It's the same ship, different markings, different name. Not much chance any of those are going to hit, just due to the range to the enemy ship, the fact that he's moving away. But looks like Reger's turning back around. Maybe the Kuma will be able to take out the Fujin, the friendly Kuma, I mean. I hope so. I hope the friendly Kuma has some idea how to make his guns work. Otherwise, those Fujin torpedoes are going to really hurt.
Engine boost 始動
And down goes Kuma. Well, you know, at this tier, and I don't know anything about Aussie Bandit 60, but at this tier, a lot of players are still really new and are not really aware of when to use guns, when to use torps, when to turn in, when to turn out, how to angle, or really any of that. I make the comparison myself to, at these tiers, to when my son was really little and played Pee Wee football. You know, was spotted by a marblehead. That's dangerous. You know, bunch of little kids running around with helmets, pads, barely able to walk. All right, Reager. Devastating strike on the Wyoming. Maybe he can follow that up here with gunshots on Mitsuki. Don't think he went. Don't think he led enough. That might get him. Nice job. Now that Marblehead is also a one-shot kill, and looks like that's about what's going to happen here. That's 3 down. Way to go, Reed. And now Emerald's pushing at him, hoping he's a face full of torpedoes. The Reager's also got Ramagar and the Gengit ready. Oh, but it looks like it's going to be torpedoes. Nope. Nope. Gengit got him.
Engine boost kaijo.
Oh, that pesky Fujin. He's in the cap. Well, just taking a look at the overall situation. Good guys have lost 3 ships. Bad guys have lost 4. That's given the good guys a points lead. But as long as Fujin is sitting in their cap. Oh, nice job, Jaws. Jaws takes out the enemy Hosho back there. As long as that enemy Fujin is sitting in the cap, good guys are not accumulating cap points. So it looks like the Fujin left the cap. Or did he? No, I think that points change was because the Kuma got sunk. The bad guys are falling apart. They've lost half their team. They've lost 6 ships. Good guys have only lost 3. Reager is racing back to try and do something about the Fujin that's sitting in the corner of the cap there. And Jaws takes out Akuma. Jaws, you're having a great game too. So ICOP has accounted for 5 of the 7 enemy ships that have been sunk. Reader is detected. There's the Fujin. Lead a little bit more, Reach. And this should do it. Watch for torps. Now turn in, turn in. Nice shooting. I guess Fujin must not have had torps up. Oh, he just launched him. He launched him at our Monte Cuccoli. Jaws gets sunk on the other side of the map there. CV finally got tired of him. Well, huge point lead and 7 ships to 4. It seems pretty clear how this is going to end up. Good guys still have 2 CVs. The bad guys only have 1. Yeah, I haven't played the new CVs much, but if you look at the chat box there, I have to agree. Rockets seem to be the easiest thing to hit things with. still manages to take down a friendly Congo. Doesn't exactly even things up, but it does make it a little less ugly for the bad guys. The question here is kind of going to just continue to sail in reverse. Looks like he's going to change his angle just a bit. But if he keeps moving in the same direction, those little green triangles are going to mean a very bad moment for the kind of. Yeah, he's changing his angle quite a bit at this stage, and as a result, he avoids destruction. Don't think those are going to have the range, but I could be wrong. It's going to depend upon what Canuck does here. If he continues reversing, they may not, but just never know. Meanwhile, Rieger is pushed into the cap with a fellow ICOP. And Roxo's AA is now going off. The rocket plane's behind him. Rieger gets himself spotted, but he's very close. He's got torpedoes up and ready. Which way will he go with them? Seems like a real waste of resources here to throw him at Canuck, but especially if you got Langley right there in front of you. But maybe he's just thinking Langley's probably dead anyway. We'll see. Roxo leaves the cap, and why not? This is just a mop-up operation at this point. And Rieger locks down a Kraken. Nice shooting, Tex. Roxo's back in the cap. And although the CV, if he had planes in the air, could continue to use them, doesn't look like he's got anything left in the air, so that's that. You just got these planes that I think launched as a result of being so close to the enemy. Or maybe they were, well, I don't know. But I don't think he's controlling those. I think those were just auto launches. Well, let's see. 133 points to 609. Bad guys only have one ship left. Rieger's secured a Kraken. Jaws nailed down 2 ships himself, and Roxo got one as well. I'm sure Ram did significant damage. So I'm going to say thank you very much, Rieger, for sending this game file to me. This was very fun to watch, and you said you did great. I'll see you next time.